spirituality reading for the next while here. Sorry, I just saw a little, it was the other way, glint of spirit here. So, they're here. They are here. I just don't usually see them. Okay, Libra, here's your reading for spirituality. I'm going to get into it. Got Gaia cards, the whole bit, and a planetary. First card. 8, death and rebirth. So endings and new beginnings. They have a baby, a snake wrapping itself around a baby at this point. And again, I always notice that frog feeling awkward about things. Yeah, we may be in between land here as well. We may have had an ending that we're coming from and are not yet birthing into a new way forward here. So that's your first card. 8, death and rebirth. Okay, next card. 16, destiny. Yeah, birthing into our destiny. Moving into our destiny. I feel like this is kind of like the eye of the needle. So what they're showing me is a little bit of rough stuff and then it's clear on the other side once we get there, but we're not there yet. Yeah, we're coming across our destiny quite highly here, spiritually. Okay, the next card is the Mother card. They give me the word protection. So this may be a mother that is highly protective or highly spiritual in your sphere, or something of a spiritual nature that is of hovering and protecting. And when we are close to destined paths in our sphere, in our world, when destiny is coming to call, we are quite highly protected to follow that destiny, guided to follow it, pushed in directions to make that happen. This is what I feel is going on for the Libra. We're getting pretty close to a decision that we can't make a wrong way here. So you know, suddenly our spirit guides are all hovering like right next to us, yelling in our ear, okay, no, yes, no, yes. So this, I feel like this is the situation the Libra's in. There's a part of destiny that wants to birth us into a new way forward, and we are being highly guided. I feel like the mother could be a mother figure in your sphere, or it could be the spiritual energies that are mothering you at this time in order to get you on your path of destiny. Okay, so to clarify on the death and rebirth card, on the 8, the above card says 14, temperance. Right place, right time. Yeah, and that's what the universe will do in order to get you on your path. And again, when there's destiny, there's certain things we have control over. There's certain other things that are written. And I feel like the written, it's not that we have no control. It's just we're so bombarded with instinct that we just really can't make the wrong decision here. And I feel like the temperance here says we're in the right place, the right time for everything to go gracefully here. The woman is pouring, this is the only deck I have that has the temperance water pouring into a rainbow. It's like the pot, it's going to turn into a pot of gold. I feel like this is what the Libra is coming into, and they're making me aware of that little rabbit she's holding and nurturing. There's something here we need to nurture in order to move forward, but nonetheless, it may be hidden from us is what they're saying. They're going, look how small it could be hidden and nobody could see. There's a sense here that, one, we don't see our destiny coming. It's hidden from us. And two, there are things within us, little things within us that we have to tweak in order to get on that right path. And we may not be seeing those clearly either. Okay, so the next card on top of the destiny card here, 16, destiny. I have to do this because I'm editing different this week. Oh, what do we get for the above card? 4, Mars. Action, courage, and confidence. Now, Mars is fire, and that could be very involved in aggressive, chaotic energy. So we got to be careful. I feel like we're going to have to deal with this in order to move forward. My nose is going, so the energy's flowing. in order to move into our destiny, there's some chaos we're going to have to deal with in some way, shape, or form. This is unavoidable, is what they're telling me. We have to stand up for our rights here. Yeah. As we move forward. So a sense of either guarding a boundary we have put down, or someone coming at us aggressively where we have to stand our ground and push through that. Not in an aggressive way, but in unified. I am unified and you are against me, and that is that, and we move forward no matter. So opposition to what and where we're going. So on top of the mother, to clarify that, we get, wow, 16, the Tower. Omens. This is about sudden, senseless, and destruction. Sudden, senseless destruction. Hold on here. So usually when the Tower hits, right, we're not listening to something. And the sense they're giving me is we may be going off in a direction that is not destined. So there's a tower going to fall to get you to go run the other way, is the sense. And it's coming atop the mother, signifying to me, spiritually, they got to pull a tower here because we are going in the wrong way. Libras. Okay. Now we're going to move on. It's pretty clear cut here. There's some chaos here. I don't know if that precipitate, well, it does precipitate the Tower, but at the same time, I don't know if that is the destruction that we get involved with. Is chicken or the egg. Is the chaos here, and because of the chaos the Tower falls, or is the Tower falling and therefore chaos comes? It's not quite sure on that. So the next line is my geometry cards here. So on top of the rebirth, the temperance energy, again, being in the right place at the right time, we have the heptagram, which is involved in sevens, which I attribute highly to luck. We're dealing with the macrocosm, celestial magic. So again, universe pulling its tricks in order to get this person on the right track. I feel like we're on the wrong tracks, and the universe is going to come down with a big hand and put you on a different track. That's that Tower. So whatever situation that has to hit here is going to, yeah, it's going to be quite profound and glaringly obvious is the sense I'm getting. So celestial magic coming here to save the day. Next card on top of the Destiny card and the Mars Chaos card, we have the Eye of Ra. Shield from evil forces, and we have accentuating the feminine. So yeah, so we may have a feminine energy here creating chaos in order to keep us from our destined path. We may have a, what do you call that? Trickster. That's what they said. We may have a trickster who is full well knowing where we are going and where we are headed, even though we do not quite know specifically where that is. Someone here that is deliberately trying to get us off our path. This is what the Tower will be involved with. We'll illuminate that person for who they are and what they're doing to you, because they are really trying to take you off the path of your destined future, and that is just not allowed because it is written. Okay. So Libra, heavy duty stuff here. Okay, so the protection of the mother, the Tower energy, we're going to have to play the wild card here because things are not going the way they should be for the Libra. On top of that, we get the aquamarine, talking about trust, purity, and tranquility. This will create more of a tranquil energy for us, purify our field, because we're not going to be dealing with this feminine energy anymore. It may be a feminine, maybe masculine, but the sense here is when we have masculine, hold on here, the Eye of Ra, the difference between the Ra and the other one, I can't remember what it was, but anyway, I got two eyes here. Shielding from evil forces in the feminine. Evil forces in the feminine, they're the ones that chatter in the background. They're not, because it's feminine, it's more of a passive accepting energy. So it's maybe someone talking bad smack about you behind your back, these kinds of things, trying to ruin your reputation, trying to, do everything except for deal with you directly. That's the feminine type of energy. That's how that works. Now, once we get rid of this and we know where this sits, then we can go into our purity, and there's a tranquil energy here that wasn't there before. This is what's going on. And then we'll be able to trust forward the path that we're going. It'll be more illuminated. Okay. Next row, my teeny weenies. On top of, okay, rebirth, temperance. Again, the universe wanting to put you on that path and rebirth you towards your destiny. They're going to put you in the right place at the right time. Everything's golden. The sevens are coming in to amplify that. That's like having a rabbit's foot, having a four-leaf clover, having all this stuff lining up to propel you forward. We're just not unawares. To clarify that, we get the elemental of wands, which speaks to one's destiny. Again, or no, sorry, identity. I did see that as destiny. But this is what they're doing. I mean, it is all about our destined path. But this has to do with our identity as we go forward here. Give me a minute. Yeah, there's something here about how we deal with our own selves here. This is like the Page of Wands. Nico, you can't come in. Trying to get fired up within our own character. Celestial magic here to kind of rev you up to, you know, if we're not feeling secure in who we are or the way that we're going forward, this kind of thing. This is all going to start to pave ways here. Okay. On top of the next line here, we have 16 destiny. Again, our destiny is here. It's right down the center, right? There's action. You need courage to stand up and confidence against those that may be opposing. The Eye of Ra, again, you can shield from this. Okay, so 15, the next row here, the destiny, that is in the center of the reading. That's what it's all about. That cannot be changed. That's going forward, and it may create chaos in those around us that may have a hard time or maybe trying to deliberately take us off that path and don't want us to succeed in that way of they know our destiny more than what we even are aware of, is the sense I'm getting. And then the Eye of Ra, shielding from evil forces. Again, feminine is a passive energy, and that might help us as well, as to just be passive when it comes to the aggression coming at us in some kind of way. We're going to have to stand up for ourselves, but not to go too boldly into chaotic energy. Okay, on top of that, we get the Emperor is a path to growth. Yeah, all of this chaos and the workings here coming at us energetically to challenge us is really a path to help us grow and really funnel us through that eye of the needle. And it's going to push us through there, unbeknownst to those people that are opposed. It's going to give us that final push to get through that needle and go on the other side. And then we separate from that negativity and chaos. Man, my nose is just... Okay, so moving forward here, on top of, again, mothering energies, I feel that's very highly our spiritual guides and everything above us that is trying to guide us through our destiny. The tower falls because we may be going in the wrong way. And because of this tower, we suddenly see the light of day. We trust that, you know, there's purity here, and tranquility comes because we have really gotten rid of all of the chaos. On top of that, we have the Four of Wands, which talks about celebrations. So there's a sense here, it could be a meeting up of a partnership here. We may have a long line of confusion as to where to go in that way, and the sense here is the universe going to spell it out quite highly, even though we may have someone here who is interjected deliberately to get us off that path. It will be an illusion no longer. We will come to purity, and we will be able to trust quite highly in this new way forward. Okay, so that's good. It's all good. Okay, planetary card. We get to clarify things here. We get the Moon in Capricorn, 22, which is about accomplishment. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. The goats, right, they go real high and they sit on real thin ledges, and they just do not have a problem with that. They don't fear heights. They don't fear falling. They just keep moving upwards. And I feel like part of that is what the Libra needs to do, is just to keep moving onward and upward. The moon is about emotions, and Capricorn is, you know, when I hear Capricorns, I feel a very stern work ethic, and someone who just doesn't allow anything to get in its way. They have a goofy way of letting off steam in, it's what they're showing me. It's like, they may have a goofy way of working things out, but they'll work it out. You know, like button their heads up against things when they don't need to. Like when I think of goats, I think in the farm, where they kind of just butt a hay bale, and it's like the hay bale ain't doing nothing, but they're butting it anyway. And it's just to show that they have that energy to do it. And I feel like this is kind of, the Capricorn energy, the goat, always has extra energy to flip its legs out, to do when you least expect it. And I feel like that's what the universe is doing here. When you least expect it, that tower's going to fall, and when you least expect it, you're going to pick up your stuff and run in the right direction. Because I feel like there's a little bit of a fog here, because we got someone here deliberately trying to pull, like literally getting a hook in and pulling us because they don't want us to go where we're going. There's accomplishment that's going to happen no matter, because why? It's our destiny. There may be some chaos coming here, but it's gonna pass no matter. And we will see those people clearly who are not of our highest good. My throat wanted to close up there. Not for our highest good. They're in our field is the thing. So we'll be illuminated over this next month, this next while, this next season. So wow, Libra, that is your reading for the next little bit here. So hopefully that helps you in whatever you are attempting to do here. I feel like there's a rebirth wanting to happen. The destiny is coming in, and no matter who wants to take you off that path, it just will not have the power. One, because we are quite protected spiritually, and we will be successful no matter. It may be a bumpy ride on the way to success, but we're going to get there. So take care. Have fun and be kind.